weekend. I got to be honest. We're going to start with Jude Bellingham. This guy, I call him a guy. He's a kid. He's 20. He just turned 20 in June. June 20. He keeps this pace up. There's no way he can keep this pace up, by the way. There's absolutely no way. 13 games, 13 goals. 2 goals against Barcelona in his first El Clasico. The Rolling Stones were in attendance. The Rolling Stones were at this game. You'd think they would be the biggest players, the biggest people in the stadium, the most known. No, I'm sorry. Up steps Jude Bellingham. Scary good. 2 goals. Pulls by himself. Pulls Real Madrid back into this and then winning. Just phenomenal performance. Boys, I do want to, we had some discussions via text. We've put it out there on our Facebook group. Wow. Yeah, what a performance.
It's amazing, purely amazing what Dortmund developed out of that player. You guys should send all of your English national team players over to. What's Calvin Phillips doing?
Yeah.
Send him to the Bundesliga.
He might not count. He's a little too old.
Send him to the Bundesliga.
Because
turn him out into a world-class player.
Because it's a farm league, right?
I mean, we constantly do it.
Are you fully behind the idea that Germany were the ones that developed Jude Bellingham?
I mean,
giving no hat to the Birmingham City in his boyhood club.
No. Was he playing Champions League football with Birmingham City?
Oh yeah, they're never. They haven't been in the Champions.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Did he play Champions League football with Birmingham City, which got him called up to the national team at a young age? Nope.
Why did Borussia Dortmund buy him?
Because they
he played well for Birmingham City.
Why didn't he go anywhere else in England?
Because he wanted to follow a pathway that was right for him.
With that pathway to get first team opportunities on a Champions League squad. And
you're saying that you're literally standing behind the fact that Dortmund are the only ones that developed.
I mean, I'm sure he was super thrilled about going to a country that he didn't speak the language, leaving his family, being all alone. Like everyone's like, yeah, gun ho to do that versus staying at home at a bigger club and getting playing time there.
I will say the rumor is that Dortmund actually offer bigger percentage of the sale to the player. Mm-hmm. So I heard today, I need to confirm this, that when they do purchase a player, they give 30% of that sale, whatever the price is, back to the player and the agent. Maybe. So you can see why so many players would want to go there. Now, I will not dispute that Dortmund have done an absolutely phenomenal job. Just to name a few, Jadon Sancho, Jude Bellingham, as we talked about, Christian Pulisic, Gio Reyna, many more players they have developed and sold on. Absolutely. But to give sole credit to them, no.
Sole credit.
No. Mm-hmm. He was spotted at the age of 8, played till the age of 17 at Birmingham City, made his debut when he was 16, scoring goals in the championship. Player of the match, by the way, in that first game for Birmingham City. He could have gone to pick any league in the world. He could have gone to for 2 years, and I think he'd still end up at Real Madrid right now because the kid was bound to do what he's doing. Destiny. That's the only thing I've got.
I mean, yeah, after he got developed by Dortmund, he was bound to do what he was doing.
Yep. But like I said, he could have gone anywhere.
No, probably wasn't going to get developed anywhere.
He could have.
But he didn't, and it wasn't.
He absolutely could have.
And I could have, I don't know, married a supermodel. We never really know. Didn't happen. So
this is
what
true.
happened was he went to Dortmund, he became a better player, and then went on. That's called what? When you go somewhere and become a better player, what's that called?
What if he'd gone somewhere else and become an even better player?
And what if he died of a heart attack, like before any of this all happened? What if? What was?
I can't give credit to the Bundesliga for everything.
What was? He went to Dortmund.
He did.
He became a better player.
Yes. 93 appearances.
Called into your national team.
Yeah.
He was given first team starting opportunity.
What if I told you that I think maybe Dortmund stunted his growth?
Okay. How? Where? And why?
Well, at Dortmund, he had 92 appearances. Do you know how many goals he scored?
Like what, 43?
12.
12? No. No. Try again.
How many did he score?
Hold on. That is way off. I don't know where you just pulled that number.
Something called Wikipedia.org.
Yeah,
I've never heard of that before. You might want to check.
You might want to check again.
No, let me look.
Let's
right
hear.
Here. Goals.
He had 132 appearances and 24 goals.
I'm seeing senior career Borussia Dortmund.
I'm looking at it right here. on
So am I.
FootMob.
Oh yeah, don't trust that over Wikipedia, by the way.
I would.
How many goals?
24.
24?
You had 4 at Birmingham City.
24. Wait, hold on. You're telling me okay. Either way, you're telling me 132 appearances. That's probably in total, right? That's probably not just league. That's everything. He had 24 goals. He's played for 13 games for Real Madrid and scored 13 goals in a much tougher league.
No, it's not.
Wait.
You have 2 teams in that
You're
league.
You're
telling me that the La Liga is a tougher league when you're on the best team in a league, two-team race?
What about Atletico Madrid? They won it.
Atletico Madrid.
Okay.
Can I interject a minute?
Please.
Can I?
He had 4 goals at Birmingham City.
They did produce him.
The kid was on a path to superstardom anyway before he went to Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, okay, sure.
I'm
If you say so. It's all after the fact. He was on this super path to superstardom after the fact.
I'm happy that he did okay at Borussia Dortmund, but he didn't set the world on fire.
You didn't set the world on fire. That's
No.
why he got a starting role.
He went to Real Madrid, right? Because
As a highest
Hold on a
paid
second. You're gonna let me finish.
midfielder there was. Sure, but you're absolutely speaking rubbish at this point. But go ahead.
There were several midfielders.
there were several midfielders who were being courted by Real Madrid at that time, and there were several midfielders that could have gone anywhere in the world. There were several other clubs that were interested in Jude Bellingham, not just because of what he did at Borussia Dortmund, but because of what he did at Birmingham City. United were all over him before he went to Dortmund.
He was one of the
So
largest.
to say that he was solely developed at Borussia Dortmund because it's
Solely
the
developed.
Bundesliga, it was fucking horseshit.
Okay. That's why he went to some big marquee club in the Premier League at that age. That's why they.
You know what? I'll share a comment from Facebook with our good old Luke Zagorski there. He was on a path to superstardom at Birmingham. Of course he was. In the first team as a 16-year-old. Come on.
Of course he was.
16.
in the championship.
So
yes.
why didn't he go to Liverpool? Why didn't he go to City? Why didn't he go to Manchester United? Why didn't
I don't know. Why is the sky
Okay.
blue?
Well, I can tell you why. Because
Money.
they weren't going to give him first team opportunity.
You don't think he would have been at the first team at Manchester United?
Absolutely not.
Oh, you're
Not right away.
Whoa.
He's come in tonight smoking crack.
Yep.
Not right away.
Yep.
No.
He
because-
walks
nope.
into any
Nope.
first team in the world.
Now he does.
No.
Yes. Now he does. Everyone's reliving history because he did good for 2 years in Germany. They're all reliving history. He was not this marquee player coming in. He was popular. That's why he went for $25 million to Dortmund. You get opportunities there because of the way their structure works.
I will say,
And you don't get opportunities as a youth player at Manchester United.
Yeah.
What is Borussia Dortmund's business model? What do we believe?
Buy
their
low,
business-
sell high. How many times have they done it?
Buy low,
And how many times have they done it?
They're a selling club, not
Yeah.
a developmental club.
Yeah,
They're a selling
They're
club.
a selling club. just like Brighton. Buy low, sell high.
Yeah.
They saw that they could.
They're
they were willing to pay more than any of the other clubs for him at the time. And from what I understand, it was a bit of a like, hey, under the rug, like, get it done now. Let's not wait. Probably gave Birmingham some extra cash. Gave him some extra cash, is what I said earlier. And yeah, they knew. Everybody in the world knew he was going to be a superstar. Buy low, sell high. They actually bought high, but
25
sold
million
even
is high?
higher. Sold
25
even
million
higher. At the time, for a 16, 17-year-old, it was. That was a lot of money.
That's
That was a lot of money 4 years ago when the market wasn't as crazy as it is now with Saudis. But anyway, we could talk about this all night long. The fact that he is doing what he is doing right now, there is absolutely no way he can sustain this pace. 13 games, 13 goals. If he ends up with, let's say, 20 goals this year, should we just hand him the Ballon d'Or? I mean, literally just say, why wait till October of next year to get out? Just hand it to the kid. He is absolutely phenomenal. Here's something that happened in the El Clasico. He was actually stuck out wide left. Coming into the game, they said that he had a small injury. He'd picked up a slight knock, he felt some discomfort in his groin and leg. They let him. There was a huge thing up before the game. Maybe he wouldn't play. He played. You could see he was just a little off the pace in the first half. I don't know if it was because of the injury or the way that Barcelona set up to play against him. They made changes at the half, and all of a sudden, he starts popping up in the middle of the field, a little higher when they have the ball, and then when they win the ball deep in their own box, he started coming back closer to his own box a little bit. Carlo Ancelotti made some tactical adjustments, down 1-0, and it paid off. It absolutely paid off in the second half because you'll notice both goals, obviously which he scored, he was higher up the field and he received the ball in positions, one just outside the box for that first goal, and then the second goal on the 6-yard line. By the way, that first goal, stunning. I actually think the second goal was harder because he has to adjust his body after it's deflected by Modric as it comes in. Unfreaking believable how he does that and doesn't just put it straight into the goalie. He has enough foresight to get over top of the ball and hammer it down.
Well, Madrid,
just stunning.
I mean, Madrid are one of the best teams in the world. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, by stretches. You know, I mean, they're playing very well, and he is. If he continues this form throughout the season, he's on his way to being one of the best players in the world.
You know, the funny thing is, in the We Are Soccer Facebook group, if you're not on it, join it. There was some discussion about, is he better than Zidane? Now, let's hold the horses, right? We're 4 months into his Real Madrid career. Zizou is one of the greatest players of all time. He is legendary at Real Madrid. But Real Madrid and Zizou scored 13, never scored more than 12 goals in a season for Real Madrid. This kid's got 13 and 13.
Zizou never learned his game in Germany.
I mean, that's one way to look at it. But, I mean, let's hold our horses, right? Zizou's won a World Cup. Zizou has won almost everything out there. Phenomenal player, one of the best players ever. I wouldn't put Jude Bellingham right in that category yet, but he continues this for another couple of years, and he will absolutely be there. This was just a classic El Clasico. Just some hard tackles, some fun was being had all around the place. Like I said, Rolling Stones are there. Barcelona at home played with the Rolling Stones logo on their shirt. So, you know, Keith and Mick were there chopping it up, and they weren't too happy when Barcelona lost.
I think he's upset with me.
Who's this?
I think Nate doesn't take me seriously because I'm wearing a stash.
Well, it does keep moving around your face, by the way.
Can you not take me seriously because I'm wearing a stash? Is it
Can't take you seriously with your cup.
Is it affecting my blue eyes?
Can't.
It's
too dark in here to see the
Am I?
Hold on.
You know,
Let me hold this light up to your eyes.
Scary dark.
My peach complexion.
Peach.
Would you make you feel?
Why would your
comfortable?
complexion be peach?
You always say that my skin. Oh, by the way, you know, like we became like one
Hold
of.
on, we'll be right with you.
Yeah, yeah. We're just gonna hang out over here by ourselves.
Matthew Perry died this weekend. By the way, where's our friends reference gone now? We're no more Joey and Chandler. We have to find a new reference.
Or it could be Chandler. Or Joey. Which one died?